Homemade barbecue sauce on some chicken tenderloins and a fillet on the side there. My homemade smoker. Built this thing almost 30 years ago. You see me getting my stick of pecan and the briquettes ready for this fire. Got the grate down inside there to keep the briquettes off of the bottom to get a little bit more air in there. You'll see I've had this old smoker for a long time. If you've followed me for any length of time, you'll see some changes. That pipe used to be right in the middle. You see where the hole is, right beside the temperature gauge. Got a new handle and actually able to open it up instead of slide it out the side. Got two trays and the firebox has been reinforced. It actually went 20 years without needing any help. Now I got a little carburetor on the side instead of just opening the door to get the air in there. You see the fire bricks I've got to lean the wood on. Now, this is a filet mignon. This is a special cut. Obviously, you guys know what I'm talking about. One of the best cuts of the steak. 3 inches thick, about 8 inches around. Makes about a 12 to 16 ounce steak. And you see I'm sitting about 225 degrees here. When I first started out, those tenderloins were way over to the side because the fire was on the left. And that tenderloin will burn really fast and not cook all the way through. So I slowly start taking it from the right, which is just barely a little bit of heat, over to the top of the heat after I spread my barbecue sauce on there. And I'll talk to you more about that barbecue sauce in another video. But this food is ready to eat. Turned out to be a very delicious meal. Had my tenderloins, had my filet, and I had my potatoes. Best place in town, in my opinion. Your own beverages, your own cigars, your own music, and your own environment. Don't have to wait on anybody to bring you what you want. You get up off the chair, put your cigar down, go in the house and grab it, come back out and resume as you were. So if you notice real quick, let's get to business. When I first opened up the grill, you saw the tenders over to the right. I think I mentioned this in the voiceover, but the fire is on the left, and I got the stick of wood on the right-hand side, and that's all smoke, okay? It's not on fire. So I'm getting a lot of smoke as well as not burning the chicken tenders. They're so tiny, you put them on fire, they'll stick to the grill, and then they'll overcook on the outside and still be undercooked. So I set it over on the side, which is probably only about 200 degrees, which is perfect because that temperature gauge you saw was 225. That's kind of sitting there and taking the overall temperature because right above the fire, probably 300 or more. So that's where I put the steak on. Threw that on there, turned it over a couple times, 5 minutes a piece, steak was done. Chicken tenders got done pretty quickly too. 10 to 15 minutes was all done. But I started scooting them closer and closer. Now I didn't put the barbecue sauce on them until they were almost done. It's your preference how you put the barbecue sauce on there. I like to almost fully cook them, glaze them a little bit, get them a little bit close to the fire, kind of sear that barbecue sauce on there, pull it off, maybe put a little bit more on there with the brush, and I'll talk to you more about the recipe of that. That's kind of a family recipe. I'm not sure if I should be telling y'all guys of that or not. Pretty simple, you can look it up. Not the family recipe, but how to make barbecue sauce. A little salt, little pepper, jalapenos, some tomatoes, and pretty much that's it. Onions too, but I'm not a fan of onions, but there are some in there, so I'll do another video on the barbecue sauce. But hope you guys enjoyed this cooking clip. In the description box, there will be a playlist. If you have seen my cooking videos, I'm sorry I haven't posted a lot. Lately, I'll be posting more soon. And if you have not seen them, click that link. Hopefully you'll enjoy the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, the snacks, the fish that Big Ronnie Coleman and I have caught, and everything else in between. Until next time. Almost forgot, just in case one or two of you ask, and I know you will, I did have 2 cups of vegetables for lunch today, and I had 1 cup or 1 serving of fruit this morning. I always get 1 serving of each every single day. I don't eat vegetables every meal. I hate vegetables, but I do eat them every day. Intensity Rules, Train Hardcore. Don't forget, the Intensity Till Death line is available now. Link will be in the description box as well, and we'll see you in the next video.